review for Married to Medicine Los Angeles. This is season 2, episode number 10, and this is the finale, Christmas in Beverly Hills. You guys, I'm so sorry that this video is late, but I'm still, getting situated in my new apartment. The studio is not ready yet because I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, so the second bedroom is going to be strictly for YouTube, and there's nothing in there. So it's going to be an echo, so we're going to be in my bedroom for a little bit. But let's go ahead and just jump to this episode review. All right, you guys. So this episode opens up. We see Shanique. Well, actually, we see Jasmine. She's at her home. Shanique comes over, and Jasmine is getting her place ready for this Christmas party that she's gonna have. So they're talking about the holiday. Excuse me, y'all. And then Shanique asks Jasmine, will her husband, Dr. G or Dr. J, whichever one it is, will he be at the party? And Jasmine was like, she will hope so, but she's not sure. And I'm like, how is it you're not sure that your husband's gonna be there? This is your house, isn't it? But I'm gonna let Jasmine have it. I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna even harp on that too much. So then, Jasmine gives Shanique a gift because she's so proud of Shanique with her doing this whole real estate, this whole real estate thing. So what it is she opens it up, and in there it is the phone number of John Altman, something like that. I think he's from $1 Million, and I'm not. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But she gives her his number so that she can reach out to him and meet up with him to have a conversation with him. So let's move on, you guys. All right, you guys. So next, let's talk about Dr. Imani. This scene with Dr. Imani was hilarious as fuck to me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So like I said, Christmas time. So everybody is preparing for Christmas. So Dr. Imani, she's putting up her tree. It's her and Idris, no Phil. And since we're talking about Phil, I did watch What Happens Live last night. When it came down to it, Imani was talking about the fact that some of Phil's stuff is still in her home. They're not divorced yet. The reason why they're not divorced is because of the whole COVID situation. So I understand that. So Imani's mom Paula comes over. So Paula wants to talk to Imani about this trip to where'd the girls go to again? Did they go to where'd they go to? Where'd the girls go to, you guys? Palm Springs. They did go to Palm Springs, right? But yeah, she wants to know about the trip. So Imani, we actually didn't see the whole situation, the whole conversation. Bravo just showed the flashbacks of it happening, when with the girl. But she did say they gave gifts, and they gave gifts. They had penis straws and everything. And Paula was like, "Wow, I never expected to have this conversation with my daughter in front of my grandson." So then, they started talking about this relationship with Phil. And, Imani's good, but she's Imani. And then, Idris is listening to this conversation. And, Paula asks how is he feeling. He says, he is adjusting to it. And, what else? I mean, it's a process. And I agree with what her mom said, you want your mama to be happy, and I know you want Phil to be happy. And being happy might not necessarily be those two being with each other. So, you just got to get used to it. But eventually, it'll be okay. And, she said at this time, she said that she was going to have someone come in and pack Phil's things. But like I said a few minutes ago, Phil's things are still in the house. Let's move on. All right, you guys. So next, let's discuss Kendra. So Kendra, like I said before, all the girls are back from the trip. So Kendra is talking to Hobart, and she's telling Hobart that she signed a contract with, the where she's gonna work at. She signed a contract right after getting back from Palm Springs. And she said that she believes that they'll be flexible with her because she told them that she's a new mom. She told them about Hobart's working hours, And I'm like, okay, Kendra, if you believe, and I'm pretty sure they work with Kendra. I'm not gonna say that they won't, but you know, if it works for Kendra and Hobart, I hope it is good and lucrative for her. But in the end, Hobart, said that he supports Kendra, and I'm pretty sure he supported Kendra, after that conversation that he had last week with Robert and with who was it? Mac. So let's move on, you guys. All right, now let's talk about Shanique. So Shanique did meet up with the realtor that Jasmine referred her to. She said, "I'm pretty sure you know why we're here." He says, "No, he didn't." Um, the way he was talking to Shanique, it sounded like Robert talking, like the conversation she had with Robert. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna harp too hard on Shanique. I think if Shanique puts her mind to it, if this is what she wants to do, she can do it. Now he did tell her you can't, when it comes to something like this is something you have to be all in full time, not part time. And Shanique is gonna. I mean, it'll work itself out. I hope with Shanique. Because he asked her, did she have any real estate, any experience doing this? She said no. She said she's done something similar, which is, managing property. I'm like, okay, if that's what, I'm not going to knock Shanique. Excuse me, y'all. So then we do see Shanique, her and Robert getting ready for the party that, Jasmine is having. And, she just recaps the conversation that she had. And, she tells him once she get her bonus, she'll put on her 2 weeks notice. I'm like, I would hope you would. Now, my thing is, I would hope you would have a job lined up before you just put in your 2 weeks notice. But I mean, if that's what they want to do, I'm not going to even complain. All right, next let's discuss Britten. This is not going to be a long subject to talk about with Britten. So, we see Britten and Mac, and they were getting ready for bed. And it's the same situation. The son wants to sleep with them. But on this occasion, Britten said, nope, you got to go to your bed. Excuse me, y'all. So, he was putting up a fight about going to his room. They took him to his room. He ran back in their room. And, Britten said, the conversation that we had, right? He said, yeah, that I was sleep and you were sleeping in your room. He was playing Harvard word. I was wondering if, I think he's what, like 8 or 9 years old. And I was wondering maybe if he's just afraid to sleep in his room by himself. Could that be the issue? But even still, I mean, at a certain point, you got to be like, you're getting older. You got to learn how to sleep in your own bed. And basically, just put your foot down. That's really what I feel. Let us move on. All right, you guys, and then let's move over to Leah. So we see Leah and Kendra, so they out shopping, and I'm assuming that they're getting something to wear to not Shani, but Jasmine's party. And they're talking about the party as well. And, both Kendra and Leah wonder if they will meet Jasmine's husband. And, I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I guess I will say, but I mean, if I say this for one, I gotta say it for both. Because it's kind of interesting that, for 2 seasons, Jasmine has been on the show, but we've never once saw her husband or had an inclination of, anything about her husband. I mean, you can find him on social media. Well, not find him on social media. You can find photos of him on social media via Jasmine's Instagram. But as far as, seeing him on the show, ever uttering his name, they never say it. And, it's so weird. It's interesting. It's a different parallel. Because on Married to Medicine Atlanta, all the husbands. You know, we know Dr. Aiden. We know Aiden. We know who else do we know? Cecil, Lurch. Oh God, Daddy. We know Eugene, Like, we know all the men on Married to Medicine Atlanta, but on this one, we don't know all the men. I think, because even last season with Imani, you know, Phil wasn't around like that, but we knew who Phil was. But it's a stark compare. It's a interesting comparison. And I don't want this to sound like I don't like this show because I actually really enjoy Married to Medicine Los Angeles a lot more than I do the Atlanta version. But you know, it's just weird that, and so backtrack to what I'm talking about. You know, I feel like Jasmine has been on the show for 2 years. We've never saw her husband, but the same can be said for Leah. Leah has been on here all season, and we've never met Leah's husband. Hell, we actually didn't even get a proper introduction to Leah, but that's neither here nor there. Now, what I can understand is, you know, maybe the husbands were like, you know, y'all do if you want to do the show, you do the show, but just don't mention my name, or you know, if I'm on camera, blur my face out. I mean, I can understand that. Let's move on, you guys. All right, you guys, and then the party. So, you know, Jasmine has a security guard at the party. Now, that part I did not understand, but I did understand, you know, I didn't understand her not wanting the girls to, you know, walk their happy asses around her house. I understood that part. But again, I just didn't understand the security guard. Like, girl, what are you, I mean, what's up? Um, so, you know, all the girls show up and they all look good, I will say. Now, what was strange to me was those other people that were there, and Jasmine, you know, kept referring to them as her other friends. I'm like, why don't you just say my friends? But you know, whatever. If that makes, you know, I'm not gonna harp too deeply on that either. Um. So you know, then the ladies, you know, they were talking to Imani about, you know, how the holidays, and it's a difficult time for her. You know what she's going through, but she thanks all the ladies for being there for her. So then, you know, Jazz was like, you know, let's go outside, you guys. So they go outside, and there's this lady in a bubble. And then, you know, Leah, you can see that she wants to get in the bubble, and I'm like, girl, go ahead and get in that damn bubble. So she goes get into it, and, you know, she's getting in the pool, and Jasmine just pushes her, and she almost hit her head. I'm like, oh, shit. That would have been good. So then Jasmine also had this off-brand Mariah Carey show, and I'm just like, wow, that was cringeworthy to me. So we also see that Jasmine told. So it seems that Jasmine told Kendra that her husband was at the house, but that he was upstairs asleep. And I'm like, wow. So he's sleeping through all of this. Now I'm a heavy sleeper, so I can sleep through a lot of stuff. But I don't necessarily know if I would be able to sleep through that, because then she had a choir come out and they started singing. I'm like, yeah, I sincerely doubt that he's upstairs asleep, but if that's what Jasmine wants to run with, I'm gonna let Jasmine have that. I'm not gonna not judge her, none of that. You guys, but that was it for Married to Medicine Los Angeles season 2. How did you guys feel about this season? Did you enjoy it? Or do you guys hope it comes back for season 3? I have to say I do hope it comes back for season 3, because I actually do enjoy Married to Medicine Los Angeles. It's a difference between the LA cast and Atlanta cast. I enjoy it. But you guys, that is it. I'm off of here, and again, sorry that this video was late, but you know, you're moving. But we will be on schedule for Greenleaf and everything else the rest of the week. I'm probably not gonna do Black Ink Crew tonight. Probably gonna take yeah, I'm gonna take Black Crew off this week. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm just gonna take off this week. And then so let's see how. And I'm actually not see. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going for. So on Sundays I'm doing, well, actually American Medicine is gone, so I'm gonna add P Valley that comes on Stars. So we'll add that, and we'll have the Shy, and that will be the next video that will be up. And then after, like I said, no Black Ink Crew, but we will have Greenleaf. Everything goes to flow perfectly the rest of the week. So until the next time, you guys, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and also, you guys, I want to say this: hydrate yourselves. But until the next one, you guys, I will see you guys later. Peace.